Hey guys, so long time no see. It's been, oh my gosh, almost like 2 months I think since I did a video. Let me check that everything's good. Okay. Yes, it's been almost 2 months. I haven't done a video since my pregnancy announcement, which was, I think it was 5 weeks, 2 days. I remember it was on a Sunday, and today is a Sunday, and I'm 13 weeks, 2 days. So it's been 8 weeks since I've updated you guys on anything. I haven't done any beauty videos either. And honestly, it's because I've felt like crap. It's been really, really hard. I never knew that pregnancy could be this horrible. I don't know if people just don't talk about it or if I'm just not doing as well as some other people, but it's been bad. I haven't really been doing anything. For the longest time, I didn't wear makeup. I didn't get ready. I just slept all the time and tried not to be nauseous. I'm actually pretty nauseous today. I thought that I was kind of getting over that, but apparently not. And I've also been having the worst headaches of my life, and literally Tylenol does nothing, and that's the only medicine that you can take. My doctor did give me Tylenol with codeine. They said that that was fine. I've heard some people say that it's not fine, but I was having some jaw pain. I actually had an infection in my jaw. That's a long story. I won't get into that, but so that was very painful. They gave me that medicine, and I've tried using that for my migraines, and it barely touches the pain. It's just been not as fun as I thought it would be. I mean, it's all worth it. I cannot wait to meet my little baby. It's going to be amazing, but I don't want to do this again for a very long time. It's just been really hard, and I'm getting emotional talking about it, so I'm sorry. But yeah, I am starting to actually be able to eat foods again. For the longest time, nothing, I wasn't craving food, but everything just sounded horrible. All food just sounded disgusting. So I was just starving all the time with nothing to eat. Now that I've hit my second trimester, I've hit a whole new level of hunger. I'm starving right now. I'm starving all day long, and it's actually, I think, made me lose weight because I just don't think that I can keep up with the amount of eating that my body wants me to eat. I was up for about a month. I was up about 5 pounds, and I stayed at that same 5 pounds up for a month. And now recently I've dropped 2 pounds, so I'm only up 3 pounds at 13 and a half weeks, which that's still fine. My baby is the size of a peach this week, which is exciting because, I mean, the peach is a, substantial fruit, so that's very exciting. Everything, I think, has been going well with the baby. We did an ultrasound at 10 weeks, 5 days. My doctor actually, we weren't supposed to get an ultrasound, but she was like, oh, you don't know, your date of, your last period or when you conceived, do you? And I was like, yeah, I know. And she was like, well, let's pretend that you don't so we can do an ultrasound and you can see your baby, which was the coolest thing. I'll never forget it. It was amazing. When we saw the baby on there, it was just moving around so much, and it was just the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and I cried. And Brennan was with me for that appointment. It was just so amazing to see our baby moving around, and it was just so cute. I would show you guys a picture of the ultrasound, but it has all my personal information on it, my name and my full name and everything like that, so I just decided not to share. But it was very, very exciting. That was almost 3 weeks ago, so that was really awesome. Some other symptoms that I've been having, besides the headaches and the nauseousness and all food sounding disgusting, is I've been having, and oh my gosh, my nipples have been hurting again so bad, which I talked about in my last video, and a lot of people recommended that I get some new bras. I think Amber F actually said I should get one for every new trimester, which I think is a really good idea. I did get just a kind of a basic bra from Target. I didn't want to go to Victoria's Secret and spend a ton of money like I usually do on bras. So I wanted a bra with no push-up, no padding or any of that, and no underwire because it's just been so uncomfortable. And I really do like the bra that I got. I actually got 2 of them, one in gray and one in nude. and I don't remember the brand of them, but they basically just like, it's just like the most basic bra. And I went up a cup size, and I went up a size like around, because I just wanted it to be comfortable. And my boobs have gotten bigger, I've noticed, but they don't really look that much normal like with my clothes on, because it doesn't have any, the bra doesn't have any padding or push up or anything like that. So they look probably the same from like, you know, to everyone else, but they just feel so much heavier and sore, and it's just, that hasn't been fun. And I'm a stomach sleeper usually, but I can't sleep on my stomach anymore because of my boobs, and my belly is starting to grow, so I can't, it's just so uncomfortable. And sleeping on my back has been giving me the worst headaches, so I try to sleep on my side, but it makes my arms fall asleep. So I've just not been getting like any sleep at all. It's been horrible. Even though I go to bed at like 9 o'clock at night and I sleep in and I take naps and stuff, I'm getting lots of sleep, but it's just not like good quality sleep, if that makes sense. So this morning was the first time I woke up with like not that bad of a headache, so I was like, I'm gonna actually get some stuff done today. My energy's finally started to come back. I mean, I've been tired, but I've actually like had some energy to do things. So I've been cleaning the house, getting the nursery ready, like just everything that I can do, I've been trying to do, because for the longest time I literally did nothing. I would come home from work and I would just like lay on the couch or sleep, and I didn't do anything. I didn't cook, I didn't clean, I didn't do anything, and it was just horrible. But I'm finally starting to get a little bit of energy back. The nauseousness hasn't been as bad. It just comes and goes like a few times a day, whereas before it was like all day long. I had thrown up quite a bit. The worst time was I was actually out at a restaurant with some friends, and we ended up having to leave, and they had to drive me home because I was puking in the parking lot. I was puking in my car the whole way home. It was just horrible, and let me tell you, I have not been able to eat Mexican food again since then, because that's what we had at the restaurant. I was just like, oh. So it's been pretty rough, but I'm just really praying and hoping that over the next few weeks, as I get further along into my second trimester, that things will get better. So let's see, I wrote down some other things to talk about. Oh, another symptom I've been having, which if any of you have been pregnant or are pregnant and have had the symptom, please like try to console me and like tell me that everything's gonna be okay, because it's been freaking me out. I'm gonna call my doctor about it tomorrow, but I've been having the sharpest pains, like stabbing pains, in my really low stomach, and even in like my like cervix area, if that makes sense. And then after the stabbing pains, I've been bleeding a little bit. It hasn't been like a lot. It hasn't been enough to like, sorry, this is probably like super TMI, but it hasn't been a lot to like get in my underwear. But when I go to the bathroom, there is blood, and that makes me worried. My doctor said, you know, they've told me lots of times, like if you have a little bit of spotting, like that's normal, but they usually say that for like the first few weeks of pregnancy, and I didn't have any of that for my first couple months. It's only been in the past like week or two that's been happening. In the past few days it's been pretty bad, but it's Sunday and my doctor's office is closed, so tomorrow I'm gonna call them and see if maybe they want me to come in and like check on stuff. So yeah, I think that everything should be fine. I mean, it's only if it's like gushing blood that you should be concerned of like miscarriage or something, but I mean, it hasn't been that bad, and I've just been praying and praying about it. We pray about our baby like every single day. So yes, that's been a little bit rough. I did want to tell you guys about an appointment that I have tomorrow. It is a like genetics test, which I know there's like controversy on like genetics tests and stuff like that, and we would, regardless of what we got back for our results, we would keep our baby. If there were anything to go wrong or any like chromosomal defects or anything like that, we love our baby. We wouldn't ever abort our baby, and I know that's, everyone has their own decisions and things like that, but I feel like doing a genetics test is just kind of smart, because I think it can prepare you if there is anything wrong, and I don't think that there's going to be anything wrong. I mean, we got pregnant right away. It wasn't like it didn't take us years to get pregnant, which we're very, very blessed with that. And I haven't really had any complications or anything like that. So I think that everything should be fine. But we decided to do this test. It's called cell-free DNA fetal test or something. And the one that my doctor's doing is called Panorama. They were going to do Materna T21, which if you like look up the test, that's like there's different brands for the kits or whatever. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow. And my insurance covers it 100%, which is amazing. The only thing is that they require me to do a counseling session over the phone, which mine is tonight because you have to do it before your test at 11 p.m., which is so late. I don't know how I'm going to stay up till 11 p.m. But that was like the soonest time that they had was today. And I've been trying to get them to do this test for about a week, and it's just been really frustrating because I had to keep calling between my doctor and my insurance and this counseling number back and forth like 100 times, and it was almost to the point where I was like, I don't even want to do it anymore. But basically what this test does is it's not one that they have to like take a shot into your belly, because that would freak me out. I couldn't do that, I don't think. But they just take my blood and they somehow separate out my blood with my baby's blood. It's not like my baby's actual blood, it's their cord blood. And they're able to test their DNA through that. And it tests for lots of different disorders and things like that. It tests for like Down syndrome. I think I read online like Edwards syndrome and like other different things like that. But the reason why I picked this test, because there's lots of different tests that you can do, is this one can tell the gender, which I thought was very exciting. And we're only, 13 weeks, and we'll get the results in about a week or so, and then we will know our gender already, instead of waiting until the 20-week ultrasound, which ultrasounds aren't 100% accurate. I mean, they just look at a picture and say that looks like a boy or that looks like a girl. So this one is like 99.4% accurate because they're actually testing the baby's blood for their gender, which is very exciting. I think we'll be able to figure that out, they said, I think in like a week or two is when we get the results back. So that'll put us at about 14 or 15 weeks, which is extra early. And I mean, my insurance covers it and everything, so we were like, why not? So we'll be able to do both the genetics test and figure out the gender, which we are so excited about. And then we can, get more stuff ready for the nursery and stuff like that. And I feel like it's just such a more connection with the baby when you know the gender. I don't know if for all of the rest of our kids that we're going to have, if we'll find out the gender or if we'll wait till they're born. But I just thought it would be special for our first baby to be able to do that. So I will keep you guys updated on how that test goes and like all the results and everything like that. So yes, let's see, what else do I want to talk to you guys about? The nursery, we've started getting that ready. That room was just full of junk, so we've just been like clearing it out and giving a bunch of stuff to Goodwill. We had like random furniture in there and just different stuff like that. So that room is coming along. We don't have a ton of baby purchases, but we've bought a few things just because we've been excited. So yeah, I can't wait to find out the gender, and then we can kind of get more stuff for the baby. As far as for me, for maternity clothes, I'm still in my regular clothes for tops, but for bottoms, I can still wear my leggings and yoga pants and stuff, but for my work, for dress pants, my dress pants do not work or like fit anymore. They fit everything like normally for my legs and my butt, but they just couldn't be fastened around the belly, because I think my belly has grown quite a bit. Even though I've only gone up 3 pounds, I think it's like all in the belly, which is good, that I'm not gaining like a ton of weight or anything. But so yeah, I've had to buy a couple pairs of maternity pants. I got one from Burlington, and those were only like $14 or something, and then I got a couple other pairs from Goodwill, which was awesome. And then as far as jeans, none of my jeans fit anymore. So I got one pair from Target, which are cute. They're like skinny jeans and they're like light wash and they have like some distress on them. And then I got two other pairs from Goodwill. One that I'm wearing today, these are the Motherhood brand, and I went into Motherhood store and the jeans that the lady was showing me were like $60. I'm not gonna spend $60 on jeans that I'm only gonna wear for like, what, 6 more months? So I found these ones for $4.99 at Goodwill, and they're from that store. And then I found another pair from Goodwill that are just like dark wash skinny jeans. And these ones are flare, the ones I have on. But the skinny jeans are Old Navy brand. And those were only $4.99 too. So that was awesome. I have bought a few tops. I just usually buy clearance ones from Target, or I got some online from Macy's that were like $4, $5 a top, which was kind of nice. But they're all just kind of too big on me right now. Like, my belly's not that big, but my belly's big enough to where my normal shirts are getting too short. So I have like a few like I'm wearing today, they're kind of looser and longer, and those have been working. But I'm just like in that awkward stage right now where my training clothes are too big and my clothes are starting to get too small. So it's been a little tough, but I just have to like plan out my outfits and stuff like that. So hasn't been too bad. Let's see what else. As far as my belly goes, I've been putting lotion on at least once a day, sometimes twice, like before I go to bed. I don't think I've gotten any stretch marks, but I shouldn't because I'm only 13 weeks, but you never know. And let's see, I'll show you guys my belly at the end. I know that I asked Daylene to show her belly because she was like, do you guys want to see a bare belly shot? And I love seeing bare belly shots. I think that they're so cute. Me, on the other hand, I'm not going to show my bare belly because I'm a little self-conscious of my belly. It has some scars on it. I had my gallbladder removed about 3 years ago. 4 years ago, 3 years ago. So I have 4 scars on my belly from that, as well as a tattoo on my hip, which I regret getting when I was 18 years old and I was rebellious, and it's just like a teal heart and it just looks stupid, and I tried to remove it with Wrecking Balm. If you've heard of that, it's like a tattoo remover. It's pretty much like a sander for your skin. So I kind of messed up my tattoo, so it just looks even more stupid. And I have a few stretch marks around my belly from when I gained weight after high school, which I'm not really worried about stretch marks in pregnancy because I already have a few stretch marks. They're not that noticeable, and you know, I'm obviously trying to prevent them. Like, I'll use lotion and stuff like that. But if I do end up getting stretch marks, it's not the end of the world. My belly's not like a super attractive belly anyways, and no one sees it except for me and my husband, and it's not that big of a deal. I wear a one-piece bathing suit to the beach, so it's, you know what I mean? It's not like the end of the world if I got stretch marks. But I won't be showing a bare belly shot, but I will show you guys my belly at the end. And I think that's everything I wanted to update you guys on. I had wrote here that no foods sound good except for like soft foods, which is kind of weird. Like anything like chips or crackers, like I just don't want it. I want everything that's like soft foods. So like soup, pudding, frozen yogurt, applesauce. I've been loving applesauce. It's just weird. Yogurt. I just don't want anything like too crunchy or too hard, which is kind of weird. Everything that's like soft or liquid, that's what I want to eat. So that's been kind of weird. And I think that is everything. So I know for the first like couple months I didn't do any videos because I was just feeling like crap, to be honest. But I am kind of back into it. I want to start doing videos again. So like beauty videos too. So I'm excited to do that. I know I was like out of it for a while, and I think it was just like my hormones. Like I just felt horrible, and I just like didn't have the energy to do anything, and just like the thought of doing YouTube, I was just like, no, I don't even want to do it. Maybe I should just shut down my channel. And then like a week later I was like, what are you thinking? You're so silly. So I don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and stick around. I'll probably be doing some more videos this week as long as I feel good this week. I'm praying. So anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. I will show you my belly. Gotta move this chair out of the way and pull up my pants. I don't know if you'll be able to see it very well. I might have to move the camera down a little. So this is my belly. It doesn't look too big, but this is like a 3-month belly. I can definitely tell some differences in it, especially because of my pants. These are the jeans that I got from Goodwill, the motherhood ones. But yeah, if you can see that. Little belly. The baby's the size of a peach this week, which is exciting. I post pictures and stuff on Instagram, so if you guys are ever like wanting to keep up with me more frequently, you can look on there too, and I post pictures every once in a while of like my belly that week, because Brendan and I take a picture every Friday for it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.